I think that's the first time I actually like orgasm. Love her for that.
How was it?
And I've never met a man who knew that much of what he was doing with his mouth. And I was on the floor shaking. I came every night. Multiple times a night. So I'm gonna tell you the oddest thing that I've done, and this isn't a fucking secret, but I pissed in someone's mouth, and in turn they pissed in my mouth. I know, right? It was an experience for sure, but definitely not something that I'm willing to do again. I actually had a friend, she dated a guy and they tried anal, and he, like, after that, that's all he wanted. Like,
he's gay.
He was gay, literally after. So she cheated on him, but like, I don't blame her, because like, he wasn't even fucking her. He just wanted her to like play with his ass. Weird shit, right? So she cheated. He found out. They broke up. And then like 2 months later, he's like with a guy. I'm gonna say it's hard to please a woman. You just have to know the woman. This is actually a conversation I had before. I had this conversation with a guy, and I was like, you know, I feel like it's the same with a man. Like, you have to know what pleases him, what turns him on, and what he likes. Which the guy argued. He was like, no, for a man, you just got touches. You know, you just got a certain motion and you'll get us there. And I was like, okay, that's weird. I felt like personally, like, say for instance, you're giving a guy head. Every man is not going to like getting head the same way. Or maybe they do, but I just don't feel like that's the case. Because for women, they definitely don't all like it the same way. So, I don't know. How do you feel? People who are really hurt are the ones who are like, you would never fucking know something's wrong with them. Usually they're like the star of the show. They're happy. They're like, when they come around, people, it's like, oh, the life of the party's here. Like, you know it's going to be a good time. But honestly, the whole time, that person is dealing with some shit. The people who sit around, and I'm not going to say this is for everyone, but the people who sit around and sulk in those feelings, I wouldn't say that they are truly like in a dark space, as dark as it could be, you know? Because when you are that hurt, you don't want people to know that you feel the way you feel. Being a man does not mean that you are in control of everything. You're not. You have a partner for a reason. You work that shit out together. You come together, you bring two minds together, and you say, this is what we're doing. If you have an issue, or if I have an issue, then we'll sort it out. But you have no more responsibility than the woman has, and the woman has no more responsibility than you have. Unless that is how you like for your relationship to be. Me personally, no, because you're not telling me what to do and how to do it, and I'm not going to do that either. I feel like there's a respect thing there. There are boundaries, and once you're in a relationship, those should have already been established. I feel like a woman can definitely manipulate any situation to, you know, fit her scenario, just based off of being a woman, especially if she's an attractive woman. She can do whatever she wants to do, and a lot of people aren't going to question it. But unfortunately, not everyone has that, you know, right or privilege. Women are complicated. A lot of their actions are based off of emotion. You do have women who will sit back and think about something, and maybe it's just that they're overthinkers, so they're fearing, like, if I tell this man X, Y, and Z, then it's going to be too much for him, which could, again, go back into the trauma. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would never want to be with a virgin again.
Why?
There's an emotional thing there.
What do you mean?
I feel like it's a thing. Like, you have emotions for this person. You're always going to remember them. Like, this is the first person I had sex with. We shared these experiences, you know, stuff like that.
On your part or their part?
Their part. And I don't want to be that person.